guys, happy Tuesday. It's time for another letter. What letter are we learning today? I don't know. I'm glad we have our trusty mystery box to help us figure it out though. Let's take a peek inside. Let's see, I have, what's this? It is an umbrella. There we go. Now I can kind of show you guys that it is. So you don't just have to take me at my word. Ta-da! Think it's gonna cover my head? No, a little too small. But there's our umbrella. Now I have a unicycle. A unicycle is like a bicycle, but look, it only has one wheel. So an umbrella, a unicycle, a unicorn riding a unicycle. Whoa, that's pretty unique. It means silly and special and one of a kind. And we have an umpire with an umbrella. I wonder what umbrella, umpire, unicorn, unicycle all have in common. I know, it's the letter U. Today we're going to learn about the wonderful, unique letter U. So let's put all the stuff away so we can get to our letters, so we can learn how to make it and how to spell it. Or not spell it, try to write it. Here we go. Here is our letter U. Now they look pretty similar, except this one looks like it has a little bit more of a tail. Remember, this is a bigger one because it's taller, and this one's a little one because it's shorter. It's closer to the ground, right? It's smaller. How do you think we should write the letter U? How about we start here at the top? What we're going to do is we're going to make a big upside down rainbow. Can you guys make it an upside down rainbow? You can? Good. Ready? We're going to start with a straight line down, curve it around for part of the rainbow, and then all the way back up. Shoot! Ta-da! There's our big U. Let's try it one more time. Ready? We're going to do straight line down, curve it around for the rainbow, and back up. Whee! We did it. We made our big U. Now let's look at our little U. Wonder where we should start. Let's start at the top. We're going to make a little rainbow. Ready? Straight line down, curve around, straight back to the top. And now we're just going to do a straight line down to give it a little leg to stand on. That's it. Pretty easy, right? Let's try it again. Ready? Straight line down, curve it around, all the way back up for our upside down rainbow. And straight line down. Ta-da! Pretty easy. And wait a minute. Upside down started with U too. Wow, how cool is that? So let's see. We've seen our U's. We know how to write them. Now it must be time for the sound. Now, what I like to do, I'm going to move this out of the way first so you guys can see. There we go. The way I like to remember what sound the U makes, it says, ugh. The way I remember it is I pretend to hit my tummy. I don't actually hit it though because I don't want to hurt myself. So you can pretend to hit your tummy. So look, I'm going to bring it here and I'm going to stop right there. I'm not actually hitting it, right? Okay? You can do that too. So when I say the sound, I'm going to go and stop right before my tummy. But I don't touch it. So you can do that too if that'll help you remember what sound it makes. But we're not going to hit friends or mommies or daddies, aunts, uncles, and we're not hitting ourselves. Deal? Okay. So let's see us make the sound 3 times. You ready? Okay. That's the letter U sound. So now let's try it in our silly song. That goes like this. U says, Can you do that with me? You can? Great. Now let's try the entire song. Okay? U says, U says, U says, U says, Good job. Louie tried to even sing with us too. That was so cute. Good job, Louie. Now for today's activity, we're going to do 2 different activities. The first one we're going to do uses our sensory bag. Now you guys can use Play-Doh, you can just write in the air, but I'm going to use my sensory bag. All we're going to do is practice writing our U again, because it's kind of fun, and I like playing with our sensory bag. So what we're going to do is we're going to start up top, remember? We're going to do a straight line down. Whoop. Sometimes I have to hold it. There we go. And we're going to curve it around. Sometimes you have to go over it a couple times. This is part of our upside down rainbow, right? And then we're going to go straight back up. Sometimes you have to do it a couple times to make it through. And there's our big U, our capital U. Now we can clear our sensory board bag. Do it one more time. Ready? Big line down. Curve it around. And back up. So sometimes I have to hold it in different positions to get the letter I want, but hey, I was able to do it. And if you can't get it fully like that, that's okay. I just want you to try your best. So let's clear it again. Now we made our big one, now we need to make our little U, okay? So it's the same thing. We're gonna do a little line down. We're gonna curve it around. There we go. Straight line up. I went a little too far, that's okay. And straight line down to give it a little leg to stand on. And sometimes you can pat the place where you need it to go back into place so it looks like you've got your letter. And sometimes you just have to go back over it. But there's my little U. So then I wipe it clean. Squish it around. Make it nice and flat. Okay, let's make our U one more time. You ready? Little line down. Curve it around. There we go. Bring it back up a little bit. And a straight line down to give it a little leg to stand on. Ta-da! It's our little U. I know we can hear Louie. I know you want to play with us too, bud. We'll play with us in just a little bit. But now it's time for our next project. What is it? Just give me a minute to get it out. Okay, I got all my supplies ready and I'm ready to show you what our activity is. This is my little letter U and we're gonna make a unicorn. So what I did was I took the big U and the little U from our lesson and I wanted to show you guys what we were gonna make, so I used the little U. We're gonna cut them both out and I want you guys to see the little U because you're gonna change it into something else. But today we're gonna use the big U. So what I did was I already got that cut ahead of time. Right here. And then I decided to do some string and yarn for mine. But first, let's see how we're gonna make it. We're gonna take our U, and I got a spare piece of paper, and I'm gonna flip it over and put a little bit of glue. You guys can use tape to hold it down, you can use glue, whatever will work to help it stick. I'm purposely only putting mine in the middle because it's a liquid glue and it can spread. If you're using stick glue, you can put it on the outside edges. I'm going to be careful about picking it up because sometimes glue gets a little sticky. But the great news is if my hands get a little sticky, I have some wet wipes by me so I can wipe off my hands, or I can go to the bathroom real quick and wash my hands. But I'm not going to be worried about if it sticks. So I'm just pressing it down to make sure it sticks. So there's my U. And then I wanted to give it a horn because it's a unicorn. Unicorn means one horn. So I took a small rectangle from a piece of orange construction paper. You guys can use any color, or maybe it's just white and then you color it later. But I took from my rectangle, I'm taking a small square, and then I'm going to cut a triangle into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut diagonally from one part of this square all the way up through. I'm going to put that piece off to the side, and then going from the tip, I'm going to try and find a nice, you can do a horn like that, or if I don't like it, I can kind of trim it so I can find a nice angle. Do it that way. I've got a nice little horn. I can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, or maybe I just choose. I think I'm going to use a different piece of paper. There we go. I'm going to make a bigger horn so you guys can see it. Here we go. Here's my bigger horn. And I'm going to put it kind of at a diagonal. That means a slant, like if we're going down a mountain, okay? And the way I'm going to put it on is I'm going to use a little bit of glue. You can make your horn whatever shape you kind of want, but I would recommend a triangle. And you can make it look however you want because this is your picture, okay? Oops. Got a little bit of glue on my finger, but that's okay. I'm not going to fuss because I can wipe it off later. So there's my horn on an angle. And now unicorns are like horses. They have manes. So I'm going to put some small yarn. You can use pipe cleaner, string, yarn, ribbons, anything you like. Maybe you just draw it on with crayons. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of glue here. I'm going to bring a little bit of glue out and make a square and just fill in that square. So that way, when I'm putting on my mane, I take my yarn, put it on one at a time. I'm just going to gently lay it on top. Okay? I'm trying not to push it in right now just because I want to, I don't want my fingers to get too sticky. But then once I have all my yarn in place, then I can push down a little bit more, and then it'll be okay if my fingers get a little bit sticky. Some are a little bit longer than others, and that's okay. The hair can be a little bit different. There we go. And there is my mane. It looks like it's flying, like it's racing towards the left. That's pretty cool. And now horses also have tails, so I'm going to put some more yarn on this side, okay? And again, you can use ribbons or construction paper or crayons. So again, I do a little line on the side of my U. I bring it out, and I make a little rectangle, and I fill it in. I'm not using a lot of glue because I don't want to waste glue, right? Whoops. There we go. I'm going to pick it up. And again, just gently laying my yarn on top because I don't want to get my fingers too sticky, because we're not quite done after this. And what's nice, oopsies, is the end parts that we're not gluing, you can arrange them however you want. So you can have some sticking up more, you can have some hanging down. It's whatever you want your creation to be. And if you like them in a specific way, that means if you really like having some, oopsies, up and down, and you want to make sure it stays that way when you show everyone, you can put a little bit of glue at the end and just press and hold it there. So your fingers will get maybe just a little bit sticky, and that's okay. But there are my tail, my mane. But uh-oh, I'm forgetting a face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a marker, and I'm just going to draw an eye, a big eye, and then maybe a smiley face. So my unicorn is happy. There we go. So there is my simple little unicorn. Now you guys can draw pretty, maybe you draw hearts or stars. You decorate your unicorn however you want to. Maybe it's all just brown, maybe it's all white. I don't know. The good thing about unicorns are they aren't real, but we love to pretend anyway, and we love to make pictures of them. So you can make yours as unique, that means as one of a kind as you are, because it's your picture. How cool is that? Well, I can't wait to see what you're going to do with the little you. Maybe you turn it into an umbrella. Maybe it's something that goes underground or underwater like a tunnel. Maybe it's a basket to go up. I don't know. You guys will have to show me. I can't wait to see. Well, until next time, may God continue to bless you and your families. Bye.